game is loading. Hi Nala. I'm just gonna bring up my Twitch. Yep. Here we go. We're doing a lot. Come on, off my bed. Right. This is this video. I'm going to subtitle this video and speak up. Oh, they only have me. Nice. I think that's good, Leo.
I still hear voices in my head every night.
Real. Okay. Hi Berserk, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just watching my own stream with my phone. Bullshit. Give me a moment. Right. How's everyone? Everyone okay? I hope so. I really hope my stream's still going. Yeah, okay. Right. New game. Story mode. I love story mode. So, how's the mic quality? Everything good? I hope so.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance
Okay,
alone
great.
to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
LH.
Death.
I did not
Since
know
the
that.
apple was
1 minute.
plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
It's over 9,000!
Person who followed me. I can't can't exactly see your name, unfortunately. Dash and go. And it's just me on my own, just sat here. Right, bear in mind, lads, I'm not. Whoa, that's very quick mouth sensitivity. Is there lag? Is there frame rate drops? I think there's a little bit of lag, but how is it? I hope it's okay so far. To whoever is messaging me on Discord, I cannot look, because it's on my PC, and if I alt-tab, it kind of stops the stream, I think. So, okay, quick. Okay. It is this way. I might need to change the mouse sensitivity. I'm gonna have to change the mouse sensitivity. Give me a moment. Gameplay 573. Okay, that's a bit better.
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary! No! No! This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot!
Sorry chat, but I'm going to turn off my camera while I eat because I do not want you guys to see my face cam. Well, my face when I eat. Here we go. I'll be back later with the thing. But I'm just gonna slowly eat and play at the same time. Don't worry, the camera will come back.
This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
Ugh, the sensitivity is still mad.
This can't be happening. No, please, stop. I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself. Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Okay, that is a weird way to lock on.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry. No, please, stop! Who are you? There's one of them vermin. What do you
Okay,
want?
dodge isn't that good on this. Because of the way that I put my mouse, it always wants to go over to this side, so... Sorry chat if it bugs you. Can you guys still hear me okay?
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all
Okay,
about?
sure.
Ah!
wasn't
What in
sure.
God's name? Do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide.
Look, if I press control...
Let me go!
Oh my god. Thank you.
I need to find shelter.
It's okay, there's shelter right here, John.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
How's everyone doing? Everyone okay? Ah, I'm blind.
Brother, what have you done? What have you done?
Mary! 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 Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Money. I don't know what exactly the money is for, but... Oh, what for? What from, even? I can't be bothered to read half of this stuff. I might read it later when I feel like it. Oh, hello. You can check in the thing of pills. If not, if you go into my bag, and the one that's like this, the smaller front bit, there should be some in there. I didn't make you ill, did I? No. Streaming. I don't know. Banana, banana.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more
If
responsibilities.
anything, ask Mum and Dad.
What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is.
Yeah.
We fancy to share the takings.
Okay.
I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Give him leave.
That's impossible.
I need to buy more ibuprofen. Been trying, you know. He runs so quick, and then you make him hold shift, and he's half of what? The gravy? No. I don't know. I'm just did like 3, 2.5, 3. Ooh, what's this? Because I might have hay fever.
Who goes there? Who's there?
Bye-bye. Enjoy
Are you
mud.
referring to me?
Sorry, my little brother came in to ask for some ibuprofen.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Me. Hey Barbara, what are you doing, baby? Thank you.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight.
What are you doing?
Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
My parent, I got food and I'm like, hey, but I gotta play a game. Well, I think he shot and killed himself, or at least like drugged himself. I forgot. Wait, let me have a look. Yeah, he shot himself. You can tell by the hand that it's gone. Pass leave, Becky. Becky. Okay, so his wife was bitten, and you know, vampire stuff. Anyway, my favorite part. Kiara, what are you doing, babe?
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Hello, pretty.
It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
You're a vampire, John. Here you go. Bye. You're John Marston's a vampire. Yeah, sorry for like the slow gameplay at the beginning, but that's only because I got food. And he's back.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Lick. You got to get coagulation. This one doesn't matter, that one's closed. And personally, I go for claws, but that's because I like to be quick in combat. Blood barrier, coagulation. Coagulation's pretty good with the claws. The Shadow Veil is good. Rage, I think, is good. They just heal you up. How much ammo. I don't really use ammo because I buy and then, you know. Anyway, come here. I think Kiara, my kitten, likes some like smashed potato.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Oh.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
I wonder what button it is to jump. Left with
Here's the leech. Here!
It is left.
My head's spinning.
Most people would start running.
Come on, you
Then
coward!
It's locked.
Offhand weapons, yeah. And then I can go through the door.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
The doors.
Go back home.
Oh my god. Read. Press that.
Die, vermin! There's one of them vermin!
A strength. A strength I never knew I had.
Now that you have blood, press 2 to unleash.
dead,
Vampire
alright?
skin.
Over there!
Rage lock on.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Oh my god, John, do you mind?
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Brothers, what now? Nom nom. Edit this one. It's so easy to kill.
My strength,
My reflex.
my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
What gave you that idea? The fact that you had no reflection or just your strength? I think he's a bit slow, you know. When shall I enter a leave party and blah 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 blah. I think it's only you here, Teach.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Come here, mouse.
I cannot enter. This is despicable.
Gay boy. The door's locked. Guess what? That door's also locked. So we go around the outside.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Oh my god, Nala. What do you want, Nala? Nala's in here now too. What do you want, Nala? Nala the baller. You're the one being my number one fan.
I have this
Thirst.
thirst
For
for blood.
Hi, Nala. Here, does Nala want some mashed potato? No? Okay, okay, okay. Nope. Oh, mouse. I didn't realise how you tweaked out that mouse. The rat was going. What, Nala? Yeah, Kiara's in with me. Oh, I should get out of this. Sorry, when I play this game, I usually stay in this mode because it highlights
What will London have to say to me?
blood sources. If you couldn't tell from the mice, the rats. It's just easier for me to see because the amount of colours, it
There's so
hurts
many
my eyes
questions
sometimes and I get
unanswered.
confused with what like who I'm fighting and where I have to go. So it just like highlights them, kind of. Give me my money. Oh my god, this game. Do you see how much I tweak out in this? Like, man, my hand already hurts and I haven't even played that much.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Where's Farah? Where's your daughter, huh? There she is. Playing with the bag.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Look, I already figured it out.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
A new hideout. Laura, please be careful. She's jumping in and out of the bag straps. Brother really said, alright, I'm a jump. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. But I can sleep. How much is coagulation? Can I not update it? Body health, physical progress. This is 600, this is 300, that's enough. I'm too used. Oh. No, okay. Thanks, Tej. I don't know, tell your friend to join or something. I don't know, do something. Bye, see you, love you. Whee! If I remember correctly, it needs to be in here. Oh, hello, Eva Smith. How's it going?
At last, a little life.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit
Welcome,
mess.
sir, to the Turquoise Turtle. My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Where is this place?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle. The last ray of light in this dangerous part of town.
Aren't you scared?
Scared of what? All the bad shit happens out on the foggy streets. And I never go outside.
Done to get out of this bullshit mess.
So you're open all night?
Yep.
It's
I guess
over
people might need a place to rest
9,000!
in these dark times.
Okay, see you later. Thank you, Deadshot, for the follow.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Huh.
Stupid or something.
Only stupid in summer. Yes.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given
What do you
me
want
a
now,
laugh.
love? Sorry guys, my cat is just staring at me because I have food. Hello to everyone who has joined. My name is Ash, and I'm playing Vampyr. If you couldn't tell by the stream,
There's
you
gotta be
haven't
something can be done to get
really
out of
missed
this
anything.
bullshit mess.
We've only just started. We are introduced to the main character. Is this guy? His name is Jonathan. I don't remember his last name.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Dyson, do you mind shutting up for 2 minutes? I'm trying to yap.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry,
Oh, okay.
things can
Hello.
only get worse.
If you also have any other friends, just send them my way. I have a Discord which is linked on my Twitch profile. It says Discord server. And you can send anyone else my way. You don't have to. That's fine. I'm just going through the main story. Because what else are you supposed to do with this game?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bolt, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
My back, chat. On my back. I'm back. Hi, chat. It's Ash. I was eating food, so I apologize for not having my camera on sooner. But let me show you who's in my room. It's not like a child, but I call it a child. Give me a moment, chat. This is Mama Cat. Her name is Nala. This one doesn't have a
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
She's on my desk.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
Don't worry, chat. She's okay. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear me that well. It's because I don't want Kiara, which is the kitten, to jump all over me. I don't know whether you guys can see her.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
Murders? What do you mean, you murders?
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Ooh.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
Oh, she's so silly.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Hi, Sabrina.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
I'm gonna be more over this side for my camera. Is this better? Yeah, this looks better.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Oh, okay, he has fatigue. You're okay, you're okay.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
I think I'm losing my mind.
realest thing she said this last moment. I think I'm losing my mind. Wow, beautiful. Lovely back area, Tom.
Damn it. I think drink.
This is no place for you. Freewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
You, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
Oh, best view is on. Ah, yes, best view is on. Sorry, chat. I'm just making sure everything's reading still. How's it going, chat? Everything okay? Everyone alright? I'm just gonna quickly check my Discord. If you guys like have any friends that might be interested in the kind of things that I play, I don't just play story games. I can also model.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What are you doing, Mama? What are you doing? Oh, she just wants pets. Oh, chat, are you seeing this? There's a good girl, yeah? Yeah? Oh, you silly, silly girl. Yeah.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
Brother, get down.
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Good girl.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Give me a moment, chat. There she goes, clawing at the door again. What is my thing for Twitch? Give me a moment, chat. I'm so sorry. Demonic count of 45. I think that should be okay. Demonic count of 45. I think that should be okay. Sorry lads, I'm just posting on my Instagram to see if anyone else would like to join.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
Oh, you're boring.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor.
Sorry, I'm just hearing my Twitch again. Ugh. Here we go.
We're both in shadow.
What did he say?
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Hi chat, sorry I took so long. I had to do a quick favor for my mum.
Go hunt your shadow.
Me IRL. Oh, it won't let me. Damn it. Go.
It's locked. If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I want the truth.
Truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Ooh.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You discovered a hint. Press to hint. Okay, great. Excuse me.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Oh, kill yourself.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Okay, you're no use.
Hello, sir.
Oh,
May I
no.
disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
You have to be so careful with this
Did you
sometimes.
find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Ooh.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Uh-huh. Will
There's
do.
gotta be something can be done.
No, how do I...
Wanna get out of this bullshit
this
mess.
one. Tab. Why did I add a custom marker? Damn. It's over this way.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Wow, wow, wow. You know what? I think that's him.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Some the outfit.
This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note.
I wonder what the note says. You're after me. I don't know.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Move on.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Oh, wow. That mouse sensitivity. I'm holding down W, just... My bad. Okay, yeah, that's up there. Can get this. Ooh, a range weapon. thank
Ammunition
you.
crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I
This
feel
is
like I'm
underglowing.
back on the front line again.
Sorry, I'm like a bit of a pigeon. No, not a pigeon, a magpie. I see something shiny, I take it. Oh. I swear it's controlled to lock on. Make sure he is dead. Nothing?
It's locked, all right.
Sorry, I forgot how quick the sensitivity is. Press V. Okay, melee and ranged. Oh, I forget which one's which. I don't.
Burn it, boys! Murdering bastard!
Square.
nest of them cleaned out.
I like it's telling me to follow the blood trail, but I'm just about making it here. Tea? What does tea do? I don't care what tea does.
Nightmare screams when you burn them alive.
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
I'm holding.
That's what he's doing.
Man, it's so difficult fighting on PC. For me, anyway. Oh, keep getting my buttons mixed up, like control and shift. Munch, munch. I'm. Oh, when he walks, yeah, he's so slow.
Stop right now! I said over there!
I thought like there was a giant werewolf or something on my tree. Ooh. Oh, is the game tweaking out for you guys? Yeah, maybe it's just this checkpoint. I'm gonna go in. Sorry, chat. It was probably like the lighting then. Time to level up again, I think, if we have enough points. Oh, we do. But increase my generation whenever I fight people. The following night. Like, oh yeah, my bad, I'm sleepy. Oh god. It probably is the light. Mouse, give me the mouse. Give me the mouse. Dead mouse.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Hanging bones.
I need a drink. I'm so thirsty, William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. go. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh, dear God.
Nah, I don't want a two-handed weapon.
Please stop. Just a super up front. Dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, my arm. I can't feel it.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
It's honestly pretty easy to do this button mash. Let me just, you know, run into everything. Ooh, some money.
Let me go.
I think he's tweaking, lads. Can I tell?
It's not too late. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
What is it? Oh yeah, I just gotta go up to him and go.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Blood, 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 and death. Whoa. Ooh, an achievement! Yay!
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
No, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
Can't say no, can I?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous
How's
offer,
it
so
going?
I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I was taking a quick moment on my phone to check out some stuff while I waited for the cutscene to be over. Pembroke Hospital.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
He's what? That's sauce. Right, B. Take me to a hospital. Mission completed. Dr. Swansea, Hampton. Unknown. We already know that her last name is Summit.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! It's my turn!
Oh, it's just true grit.
Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Bastard, give me a good smoke.
I think he's dead, you know.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
The hospital's below here.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Yeah. I don't want to take him. I think I've got to take him, like, I can't tell, you know. Come on, it, like, we go.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Yeah. Oh. Blum, blum.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Thank you. I got another achievement chart. Hiya, Clay. Supposed to be doing. Do you? Okay, yeah, whatever. I think the only way that I can go.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Alright, calm down, Jesus. Oh, I got rats to feast on. And enemies, apparently. But like, come on, come down. Excuse me, don't mind me, I'm just gonna rob all of your shite. Because I'm just a doctor. That means I'm entitled to everything. Oh, shut up. Dr. Swansea's told me to come get you, Dr. Reed. Now hurry up. Oh, shut up. I'll be there in a moment. What was Swansea's name? Oh, I can... Our patients do them love. Let's see.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet
Hi,
office.
chat.
You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Dorothy Crane.
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Bag glass.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay, thank you.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Yeah, I know where my room
Thank
is.
you, Nurse Crane.
It's just, I want to go through the dialogue options. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Tippett.
The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Your life in London?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Why can't she be a practitioner? It's a bit sexist. About the management.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
He needs to stop moving so much. He's making me tweak. Okay, that's fine. And then goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
See you later, Dr. Tippett. Don't mind me robbing your stuff again.
If Pembroke is still standing after this epidemic, there's good reason to be proud.
Continue.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood
I
transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Wow. Okay, great. How you doing, love? Situation.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible
I
enemy,
did.
more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Real.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an
okay?
invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Telling me about the
I'm not
storm.
familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Ooh.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippins. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Okay.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
He doesn't want. I did everything in that, yeah. Yeah, goodbye. Good. Good. Bad. That was a good video, that was a bad video. Oh, wait, can I do the thing yet? I know that there's like a thing for here. It would like glow with an eye symbol. I don't think it'll let me yet. Maybe because I haven't seen them. Beep, 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 beep.
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Hi, Milton.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
The guy in the back.
I learned to
tweaking.
shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Oh my days, so many.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
How is the sanitary situation?
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Ladish, do you think you can get your friend back? He was here for a minute and then he left.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Real.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Ooh, okay, calm down, but ooh, what's in trade?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
I don't care. Milton shotgun. Oh man, your prices are insane. Thank God I'm never buying from you. Okay, where that head is, that's the... You Brannigan? I forgot who you are. Brannigan. Gonna loot everywhere.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Hello, woman. Hello, woman. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. There's Sean. There's... I forgot her name. Ooh, I saw something glowing. Prevent disease, kill spitting, sneezing, coughing, and spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Ooh. You gonna play without me? Hi, sir.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Not now.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
I hate you.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Oh my god, I really hate him.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for...
I could not care less. I hate you. I don't know whether I should continue talking to everyone here and then get off for the night, or just do the story, like the mission, and then just continue it another day. Please go back home. Due to the influenza, the care hospital is full, so go back home. Oh, who are you?
Good evening, sir.
Oh, there's so many different eye things going on. Come here.
I'm sorry you ended up my plane in the coordinate.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. And I thank you for your generous donation.
Oh, I don't know you, really? Long letter.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh,
I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
You have to go through everything and listen to them all, because if you don't, you're just gonna be confused.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, Nobody was spared.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked, all right.
Yeah, there's another reason why I live in this mode, because if you see when the eye pops up like that and they glow, it's because it's a secret. Yeah. Me too.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
I am, okay. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. It's Bella. You're Rakesh.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Nope.
Doc.
Nope, no.
Goodbye.
Nope. I thought you were Rakesh. Which is the grave robber. Who are you? Oh, I don't know you.
Good evening, Doctor.
Yeah.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a
psycho.
great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental. and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
You may be like, well, this game is majority talking, and figuring out stuff. It's sort
What can you
of
tell
just
me about the
talking.
Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Thank you.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
What kind of games does it get merged? Don't know. Yeah, you'll be off for that. Blanc.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Oh, Ackroyd. Dorothy. Fiddick. Fiddick, these two people,
Good evening,
and then
sir.
the other doctor.
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
I can mesmerize him and take him and steal his...
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter. And a good one, too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
I can't, because it gives me
Are you satisfied with your treatment
backstory.
here?
Well,
And
it's
more,
clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is, I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
All right.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Real. Excuse me. Let me talk to you because I hate you.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital.
It's not me you have to convince.
Oh, I didn't mean to click.
It's my mother.
Here, let me replay.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have.
Yeah, okay.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Damn, okay. Painful
How
is your
painful?
throat.
So painful.
Yeah, I'll let you guess.
I'll let you get...
Good evening, sir.
No, did I do everything for him? I don't think I did.
Good evening.
I'm okay.
You tried to kill yourself.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Hi, chap. How's it going? How's everyone this evening,
I have to go now,
Doing
sir.
okay?
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Doctor.
Right, who do I... You. Ah, stop it. You. I forget. When I lock onto someone, when I move the mouse, it'll just lock onto someone else. You, and then there's like,
Good evening. I'm
Three
Dr.
more
Reed.
people.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead. A colleague? Are you a doctor too? Not
that's
anymore,
good,
sir.
that's good.
I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana. Pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
No, I hate this man.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
I think this guy's insane, you know.
How did you get this job? After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
You think he's insane too? Mad.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Oh no. You're my grave robber.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Sorry, chap.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Okay, we'll go back through this, hang on.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You should show respect for the dead. What about their loved ones who may treasure these items you sell?
The bodies I watch over are the unwanted and undesired, sir. I would never deprive anyone of their family artifacts.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
How about you like to be immortal? Let me drink your blood. That's basically what Jonathan was saying to him.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Blood for the blood god. Ah.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Do you believe in love after love?
Please,
Let's
of
look at your
course.
things. I don't care what you're selling. Codeine, opium, and a kinetic formula. Only written on a piece of paper since comparison needs to be analyzed. I wonder what that is. But anyway. What? Oh, I didn't click goodbye. Okay.
Tomorrow, more bodies will arrive and then sadly depart.
What else do I need the answer?
A train tunnel.
We yell at him for robbing and then we rob. No blood for the blood god. It's down this side. Is she?
Discussed on every street corner.
Where is she?
Daily routine.
There she is. Forgot your name, love.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yeah, considering I am a vampire.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat. Fog!
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me, for I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Hmm? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Great, can I leave?
I'll leave you.
Mistress of the Dark to nocturnal activities. Read. Jesus Christ, this man's like locked in a cage. Hello, you.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
I think his face looks fine, doesn't he?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
No, wait, come back.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I don't think he looks too bad.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood. How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Emer.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Okay, boy. I mean...
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed.
Yeah.
It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
has lost its effect on me.
Pain.
But the suffering continues.
Here again.
I cannot enter.
Just
Good evening, Mr.
you.
Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the
Oh,
assistance of her
thank
minion,
you.
Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
No.
Tea and
I've had
tea.
this nickname for
Thank you
so
so
long,
much.
you know? The sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
Well, it is just a blanket. The quote-unquote bedding. It's just a blanket.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our
Oh,
Lord.
that's nice of you. Are you a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
How's everyone doing? Everyone okay?
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Have you made friends since you arrived? Oh no, that's it. Great.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
I'll never see her again. Man, people in this game are insane, honestly. I love this game though.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
I think I've spoken to everyone. Thomas, Fitbot. Apart from her, I can't get to her. You're Sean, you're Fitbot, there's that guy, that guy, that guy. I think I've done everyone. Up to the top we go. Yoink. T. Elwood's medical file? Yo.
It's locked.
I haven't been up here. Why is this box open? What jam? I'm confused. Is it the music?
It's locked.
Dr. Reed. Yeah, this music's so calming, like in a weird, spooky way.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Poof. Yeah, I understand that. I can't be bothered to read all that. I'm knackered. Joink.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Me. Ooh, shiny. Thank you. Anything over this side? Excuse. Jesus Christ, he's so difficult sometimes. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure you an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the something decoration. But Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal, after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. Hi Father, I'm streaming. Yeah. You'll also notice that there's an opening window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. Sorry. No. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what men be facing and feeling. Be assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are persistently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague, and we shall talk soon. Oh, I'm sorry for my mic being quiet. I can't really help that. I got my mic setting on full. I can try and turn it like this. Is this any better? Sorry. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffin Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about econ in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. I mean, I don't really talk much, so if I do, it's without the I'm just trying to talk to chat and all that. I'm so sorry about my mic being quiet. Analyze. Press D. Thank you. Ooh, level 1, okay, 65, 65. I don't like that. 10 stun. And is it, oh. If anything, I use this. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Increase damage top of brand is a blood this. I always get this. Level 3. Can I get that? I can. Can I get this? Nice! That's better. Upgrade a weapon with a module. I got 2 achievements. Okay, I can't do that. If you are enjoying the stream so far and you are not,
William
if you're
Bishop's
not
blood is
following,
much more unstable than human blood and
feel
shows
free to give me a
extensive
follow
mutation.
and tell your
But
friends.
this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
He's not even talking. Brother, this guy's insane. Give me a moment, chat. I'm just gonna go to Streamlabs real quick. I thought I had chat. Media files can catch a journal. Footage. Chat highlight. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Oh no. Is that really how it is? I'm currently been playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Some like, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2. Wait, I already said Red Dead. Red Dead. Some Apex. Some Alien Isolation. Some like horror. RPGs, FPS. Story modes like this one. Let me see if that's any better. How is everyone so far? Everyone doing okay? Okay, defense, coagulation. 999. Increase your blood, increase your bite. Stamina is a good thing to have. $600. I have enough. Perfect. Then we press back and we confirm, and then it's the next night. How's everyone doing? I also have a Discord.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Anyway, as I was saying, I also... Oh my god, shut up. I have a Discord, and if you suggest any games, there is a selection where no, there's a channel if you have Discord that says game suggestions, and you can always let leave a suggestion in there. If you need to know where my Discord is, it's linked in my Discord bio. No, in my Discord bio? No, in my Twitch bio, sorry. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. It's not too late, but it is getting a bit late for me. I've been streaming for a good few hours. And I've had a long day at college, so...
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
I'm studying level 3 games design, which means I learn how to model.
It's locked.
Learn how to model, how to add textures.
It's locked, all right.
You know, all the gaming stuff. So basically, I could create a game similar to this, but not in so much detail because we haven't got that far yet. Let me in. Ooh, that's a intestine, liver, stomach. Yeah. In my Discord, I even have a. All right. I even like have a suggestion of
It's locked.
what I should stream. Like, if I should just continue streaming games, or if I should stream something else, like my college work, modeling. You know, all that jazz. You're fine, you're fine.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
What bother? Hit him, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's another reason why I live in this mode as well, is because I could see my enemies instead of being jump scared every 2 seconds. Man, look how easy that was. Plonk. Oh.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Is that it? Oh no, the bin. I was trying to get the bin on the way there and it wouldn't let me. Oh, another bin. It is this way. I'm gonna give this thing to Milton, who's like back here or something. Oh, there's a scaffolding. That's what I was looking for. I'm sure there's a thing. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Not you. Not me. Not mine. You. Alright, calm down, Harriet. Cheers. Ooh, what's in here? Absolutely nothing. That's amazing. What? What's the point in this? Nothing. Ah, that's the other bit of scaffolding where if I just go up there, it goes straight to my room, if I remember. Or at least somehow. Milton! Okay. Milton, my babs, come here.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
You're mediocre.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them.
Ooh.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Oh, damn. Bit harsh, isn't he? Anyway, here we go. Here's your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that
Racism.
bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I got 40 quid. Well, 40 pence.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Preach.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Goodbye, Milton.
Investigation succeeded. I don't remember if this thing saves automatically. 50 quid! Become TO now with the emotes. Sometimes this game don't let me run in. But Because I'm not sure if this game saves. I'm just gonna do it here really quickly and just confirm. So it saves. Here we go. Okay, chat. I think this is it for the night. It has been just about 3 hours of playing Vampyr. If you guys have enjoyed this so far, please let me know in the comments down below and in my Discord server if you do end up joining. Don't forget to tell your friends. Tell your friends. Be nice, be kind, you know. Just share it out. Tell me what you thought. And don't forget, dare to be different. Goodbye. Bye, chat.